Blessings, everyone, and welcome to another story time with Kanita, where I tell true crime stories and Bible stories. Today will be a Bible story. This is the story of King Abijah and King Asa. Now, there was one Bible story I think I may have missed because there's so many. So I might go back, double back. It was in the time of David. So I will probably double back and go back and get that story. But let's talk about this because we're trying to go in order, right? So this is found in 1 Kings 15 and 2 Chronicles chapters 13 through 16. Now, when Rehoboam died, his son Abijah became king of Judah. Remember, the kingdoms had split. It was Judah and Israel. And so soon afterwards, Israel went ahead and invaded Judah. Now, Jeroboam was still king of Israel at this time. Now, when the two armies faced one another, Israel's army was twice as big, and still Abijah had stood and yelled over the men of Israel. He told them how he trusted the Lord. He compared how Judah worshiped the Lord at the temple to how Israel worshiped the two golden calves. Because remember, Jeroboam had got the two golden calves, right? So while he was talking, Jeroboam sent half of his men around the back of Abijah's army. And when the battle started, Judah suddenly realized that they were surrounded, and they cried out to the Lord, and the priests blew the trumpets. Now God fought against Israel, and they ran from the battlefield. Many of their soldiers died that day. Now Jeroboam never recovered from this massive defeat, and he died soon afterwards. Abijah became stronger because he trusted the Lord. Now after Abijah died, his son Asa became king of Judah. Now he ruled for 41 years. The Lord gave him 10 years of peace because he returned the nation to the ways of David. He destroyed the idols Solomon had set up, and he told the people of Judah to seek the Lord God. Now suddenly, a vast army from Ethiopia invaded from the south. Now the army of Judah was greatly outnumbered, and Asa prayed, "Oh Lord, only you can help us now." So he went back to God. So the Lord helped him defeat the Ethiopian army, and many of them were killed as they tried to run away. Now, when it was all done, their army was crushed before the Lord. The men of Judah collected all the possessions from the bodies that were laying on the battlefield, because Ethiopia was very rich. They also got all of their sheep and camels. They took the spoils. And as Asa and his men went back to Jerusalem, a prophet met him and challenged him to continue his walk with God. So the king decided to start destroying the idols from all the other cities of Judah, and he even removed his grandmother from being queen mother because of her loyalty to an idol. So people from the northern kingdom of Israel moved to Judah in large numbers because they worshiped the Lord. You know, he said, we're going to worship the God around here. I don't know what y'all doing, but around here, this is what we doing. So on a certain day, everyone met together and vowed to always serve God. And Asa then took silver and gold, and he put it in the temple treasury. So the Lord gave Judah peace from all of their enemies. Now, unfortunately, Asa came to a turning point in his life. The new king of Israel declared war on Judah and invaded the land. Now, he took control of a key city. Now, instead of trusting the Lord this time, Asa thought of another way. See, there we go. When you get the freelancer, you be messing up. He found another way that he could get advantage over Israel. So he took the gold and silver out of the temple and he sent it to Ben-Hadad. Now that was the king of Syria that was north of Israel. He sent a message saying, "Hey, I'm sending you gold and silver so you will break your treaty with Israel and establish a treaty between our two nations." So King Ben-Hadad took the gold and silver and made a treaty with Asa. He then invaded Israel and captured several of their cities. Quickly, the army of Israel left Judah so they could defend themselves against Syria. Now, it seemed like Asa's plan had worked, but then a prophet went to King Asa and said, "You should have asked the Lord to fight for you, not Syria. Don't you remember what God did with the massive army of Ethiopia? The Lord is looking for those who will trust him. You were foolish in doing this. Therefore, you will be at war until you die." Now you're going to fight. Since you like to fight, you're going to fight until you die. Now Asa was angry with the prophet and called for a guard. "Put this man in prison." After that, he became cruel towards his own people, and suddenly he developed a disease in his feet, which got worse and worse. And still, he did not seek the Lord's help, even when the disease became life-threatening. Instead, he trusted the doctors to help him. Finally, he died after 2 years of great pain. So this goes to show you that we must trust in the Lord at all times, lean not to thine own understanding. Asa trusted the Lord at first. The Lord did it for him, and then now he leaned his own understanding. He got that fame, he got that power. All of a sudden, he wanted to do things on his own, and then he died a miserable death. So God bless you guys. I'll be back with another Bible story on tomorrow, and then we'll go back into our, of course, our crime stories as well. God bless you. You have an awesome day.